Alright, let's start this video. It's gonna be, I think, a car video. Basically just showing my garages. The garages in my CEO building anyway. There's my CEO, Trojan Horse.
Hi there.
Hello. Aren't you just cute as can be? Alright,
Hi.
let's go check out number one. Number one is my supercar garage. Recently filled it up. I have about 20 supercars, I believe. Yes, this is basically a car video. Really into the cars right now. Was hoping for a new download with the festive surprise, and maybe here in the next couple days. We'll have to see. Alright, there's 6 cars, as you all know, on the bottom level. Got my X80 Proto Gold. Very nice. This is the Osiris. I love this car. Just recently changed our crew of them. Then we have the Penetrator. This is a nice driving car, very fast. Very good handling. Okay, what's next? The Nero. I went with just the standard Nero instead of the custom. One of the reasons is I like the back spoiler. It comes up and down like the T20. And also, just a little side note, the X80. I don't know if everybody knows this, but as you're driving, you can see these 2 wings right here underneath the spoiler go up and down, sort of like an airplane wing. When you turn, they act accordingly to help you turn. Okay, next we have the Banshee, the 900R, which of course, as you know, turns into a supercar. This is a street screamer. I've had this car, according to my stats, I've had this car at 199, which is flying in this game. And then there's the Tempesta, lime green neon. Just a beautiful car. Very nice for cruising. Alright, that's garage floor 1. Garage 1. Let's see what else we got. Floor 2. Okay. Looks like 7 more. There's the Tempesta. Just a nice sleek car. And yes, I do have about 100 cars at the moment. So many that I hardly ever get the chance to drive them all, but I am really into the cars and trying to sell cars to have more money to buy more cars. It's a struggle for sure. Okay, so we got the Vapid Bullet. Basically just a standard supercar, not much speed, but I like this car. Takes me back to the old GTAs. Look at this beauty here. The FMJ. Now this one's a little strange from the back. As you can tell, it's not really much of a body connected. It's kind of different. I like it though. It's a fun car to drive. The Reaper. This is one of my favorite ones. It could be called a Screamer. This thing just flies down the road. And yes, that is a hot pink over black. Don't be laughing at me. It's a nice car. The Verlier. I just bought this one yesterday. I was giving people crap about this car. I didn't like it. Now that I have it, it's a fun car. It's a screamer too. Very expensive, very fun. ETR. I almost never drive this car. Some people love it. I like it. It's okay. It's fast. It's another car. I don't know what else to say about it. The Cheetah. Now the Cheetah this is the first time I've owned a Cheetah. I don't drive it. I don't really like it. I mean, it's an okay car. It's not the fastest. It doesn't handle great. I don't think it looks great. But it is a supercar, and I wanted to try and get them all. And I mean, it's not a bad car. But if I have to sell something in order to finance something else, it will be the Cheetah. Sorry to the people that love that car, but it's just not my taste. Next. Now, except for this first car up here, this one here is, of course, from the new downloads in the PS4. I just got my PS4, by the way, about a month ago. But all these other ones I brought with me when I transferred my account. And they were my prized possessions back then. Only a month. Zentorno, the Vaca, my first supercar. I'll never get rid of that one. And as you can tell, I do have personalized plates on most of my cars. For some reason, I can't get them on all my cars. The T20, love this car. Absolutely love it. Turismo. Now this one, according to the stats, is one of the quickest cars in the game. 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Very fast. Not a lot of top end speed, but a very nice car. The Adder, I'm not sure what's up with the yellow and chrome. I do drive it once in a while. Try not to. The Entity. I played against the girl not too long ago. This was the only supercar she had, and the only one she wanted. She just loves this car, and it is a nice car. A little strange, a little boxy, good top end speed, but not really my taste. Okay, so that is supercar heaven. Now let's go. Let's see, what's Garage 2? Garage 2 starts out with lowriders, first floor. And I believe some lowriders on the second floor and a few mixed things here and there. A little bit different, Garage 2. Maybe. Alright, here we are, Garage 2, Level A. This right here is, I think, the best car for stereos. And not just stereo. Look at the etching on the grille, around the lights, on the wheels, even the door handles have etchings on them. Stereo is just insane. Right down the middle between the seats. It's got little laptops and tablets and phones. It's an insane car. The Chino, just a beautiful blue with the bar wheels. This is for cruising, no doubt. One of my factions. Different, yellow and black. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but it turned out really nice. It's a great cruiser. Great to pop it up on the hydraulics and cruise down the road. One of my two, actually I have 3 Buccaneers. 2 of them went to Benny's. The classic red. Almost the same as the picture in Benny's, but a little bit different on the wheels. A little different pinstriping. I like to drive this. I like to drive all my lowriders, cruise around, see what people think. This one, haven't driven for a while. Maybe once the snow's gone, I'll take the top back off and cruise in it. It's a little different. And of course the Donk. Now this one, not a lot of people have the Donk, I've found out, but it is quite the interesting car. It's fun to drive, and when you tilt it to the side, it's a blast. I love this car, and I do drive it quite a bit. Okay. As you can tell, it is snowing. This is December 30th. Another day or two of snow. My Tornado, 57 Chevy. I had this car actually before Benny's. I had it in black and green crocodile, and it was beautiful. I almost liked it more then. But still, this is quite the car. Lots of fun. This one, don't drive it. I haven't driven this one in several weeks, and I play this game hours a day. I like the car. It's just I have so many now. It's become a real problem to pick them out and drive them, especially with the people online always blowing you up, shooting you. it's hard to have a chance to actually test some of these cars out. This is the Gendreary Virgo, which, as you can tell, is Papa Bear's. I really only got this car because I had the Albany Virgo from the PS3, which I believe is in this garage somewhere. And I think I like it more. And then this is the Vapid minivan, which is just tight as can be. I love this van. All the orange. It's nice. Most people don't have vans. I'm not sure why. You can haul 4 people around. It's got kick-ass stereo. All the neon, the hydraulics. I love that van. And then look at this. Chrome with the succubus livery. And then I put my blue crew color in the chrome. With the black and white tucked interior. This is a cruiser. I don't get it out very often. It almost blinds you out in sunlight, but I love this car too. I love almost all my cars. But I do have, like I said, 100 of them now. I've downgraded some of my 10-car garages. Up here we got the Mamba. This thing is fun to drive. I decided to have the top on mine. But anybody that sees my cars, they always want to go for a ride in this thing. Nobody seems to have it. And it is fun. Here I've got the 3 Coquettes generations. I like to say Corvettes. I don't know if that's a trademark problem, but here's the 53, the 63 split window. Everybody knows that. Beautiful car. And I would say this is probably about an 03. Very nice. 3-car collection. Very, very nice. And then the Dubachi 770. Somewhat like the Pasacro, which was one of my first sports cars. I won a lot of money and a lot of races with that one. Okay, here we are in the 3rd garage, level 1. And it starts off with some muscle cars. We got the Tampa. Love this car. Did a lot of driving in this car. And then the Nightshade, which I consider Camaro. I actually had one of these in school, in high school. It was red and white, otherwise just about the same. I drive this car quite a bit. Then of course the Elegy that's been to Benny's, and it is a fun car. So quick, just takes right off. Somewhat like this, the Sultan RS. Now this car I brought with me from PS3. I found it on the PS3 and I kept it. I customized it as much as possible at the time. But now that I can take it to Benny's, it is a whole nother car. And it is, between these two, if you want to race the streets, up in the hills, one of these two will win it every time. Now the Velter, it's also a good car. That's a downgrade, I would say, from the last two. But if you don't have the money to upgrade a Benny's car, this is the one. This is a good car. Very good car. The Comet. I had this in my garage for quite a while. Didn't drive it a whole lot. I just liked having a Porsche, basically, or a Comet, I guess. But now it's what can I say? It's a fast, good handling, fun car. I did have some liveries on it. I don't know. I like the way it looks now. If I turn the lights off and keep the neon off at night, you can't even see it. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go up. What's the second floor here? I think the second floor in this garage is just some odds and ends I haven't figured out what to do with yet. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of a mixture up here. We got a bike. Nice Western Zombie. And of course my armored Kuruma. Very useful car. Made a lot of money in this car. Love that car. Here's my other Buccaneer that didn't go to Benny's. I just like to, every once in a while, take this out. Maybe a car show now and then. Take off my crew of them and hit a car show. It's a classic. Very nice. This truck. This is one of the best things they did to this game, was add these two trucks. This one and the Desert Raid. This truck, you take this out in the snow, and it handles like there's no snow out there. It will just scream down the roads, turn the corners. It is a blast. Here is that other Virgo I was talking about. I brought from PS3. This is the Albany Virgo. This is exactly how it looked on PS3. I haven't changed it in months. This was my cruiser. This was my lowrider until I got here. Now I do have a mint green neon now on it, but that is a beautiful classic car. Love that one. This truck, I don't know, I love this truck. I did have the top on the back for a while. Reminds me of my Toyota. It's a good truck. I like it. I drive it now and then, especially now in the winter. And then of course the Monroe. Now a lot of people don't like the Monroe. It's like the typical European sports supercars of the 60s and 70s. It has absolutely no handling, no braking. But I don't know, I painted it this dark color. I set it up here in the corner and I'm just keeping it. Because this car is a very nice car. It's a very nice classic sports car. It's just in a straight line. You can't go around corners on it. You don't want to try and stop. Otherwise it's great. And then the third level. Third level of basically some high dollar custom favorites. We got my Hot Knife, which I just absolutely love to drive. I know it doesn't handle the best, but I couldn't have this car until I got the PS4 platform, and it was one of the first ones I bought. I love this car. I love driving this car. I love showing this car. It is just a beautiful piece of work. Just like this next one. This truck, this slam van truck, is gorgeous. And look at this back end. Old school, right? Beautiful truck. Everybody seems to love this truck when I drive it. And then the next is Z-Type. I never liked this car. I never had this car. But now that I've had it about a week. I'm not sure about the colors. It's my old high school colors. It's kind of like a Batman thing with the lights. It's got the eyebrow lights here that are closed. I do like this car now. It's a lot more fun. The Cognosani Cabrio. This one I have driven for a good solid year all the time. Take it outside, put the top down. I love this car. It was gold for a while, but I think the classic ice white is just perfect for that car. Perfect. Then my Rolls. The Super Enos Diamond. You gotta have a Rolls. You gotta be able to show up in a Rolls once in a while. And this is it for me. It's a classic black. It's got a little bit of a white pearlescent in it to give it that silver tone. I love this car. Inside is just nice soft leather and wood. It's a perfect car. Yeah, LJT, we hear you. And then of course Roosevelt, but this is the Valor edition. And I do drive it. Not very often, especially in gameplay. People love to blow stuff up all the time. There's no speed, but it doesn't get much classier than that. That is a beautiful car also. So that is my 3 garages in my CEO office. About 56 or 7 cars, I suppose. I think we'll take one out in this video. I don't know what. Let's see. Maybe we'll just take out the trophy truck. That is a screamer. Get out here on the snow. Make sure the radio's off. And go. Alright. Thanks for watching my little video here. I hope you like it. And I plan on making many more. So, as you can tell, I am a car freak. And love to drive in this game. So, that's it for now. We'll see you all later. I'm number 9. Have a good day.